Hi, welcome to Destiny Talk 247 TV. This is still your lady, Big Mama. And today we're going to be conversing with one of the most amazing CEOs in Coast City, by name Mr. Chineme Ejawa, and he happens to be the CEO and Managing Director of XTP Concept. Please come with me. Hi, welcome to the Startup Stories of the 21st Century Business Owners. We're live on Destiny Talk 247 TV. So stay tuned. I'll see you after a short commercial break. Welcome back from the commercial break. We're still on the startup stories of the 21st century business owner. And today we have one of our own, Mr. Chineme Ejaba, who happens to be the CEO and Managing Director of STP Concept. You're welcome, sir. Please, we're going to be interacting with you today. We've heard so much about you, lots of good things about you, your businesses and the things that you do. So today we would like to know more. We would like to hear more from you from the horse's mouth. So first, we want to know who you are. Just tell us about yourself and what your upbringing was like.
Thank you very much for having me in this show. And I will just start off by saying my name all over again. I am Chineme Ejawa, and I am the CEO of XTP Concept Limited, and I'm currently partnering with a business to organize computer training hub. So, and we do a lot of things. We are into ICT and music trainings, and then services like branding, graphic designing, and so on. ICT services generally, but then more of training. So, and I've trained over 8,000 students, right from 2011 till date. Okay, and then, where I'm from Abia State, and yes, I stay here in Enugu doing my business. Right from 2011, I was trained as a computer instructor. I'm a journalist by profession, but by training, I'm an ICT instructor. So, and I've done that for years. I've had testimonials and trainings in my name. I've partnered with a lot of companies. I've trained for NIIT here in Enugu. I've trained for AfriHub, still working with them. I partner with them in the sense that I can train you and you still get AfriHub certification. And then I've partnered with lots of training outfits here in Enugu and beyond. Okay, and I've trained everywhere, within and outside the state. For instance, one of the trainings we had with lecturers in ABSU. Okay, I was opportune to be one of the trainers, and then many other training, graphic design trainings with different NGOs and so on. So it's been my thing, training, impacting knowledge every day. My whole job is to impact knowledge. So if it's not ICT, then it's music. So, and then the services. I have a band, I have a team. We cover events musically, and then from the vision of this organization, we've been able to raise different CEOs also. For instance, if you're familiar with the name DJ XTP,
Yes.
it all came from the vision of this organization. Okay, so and so many other leaders have been raised from. So beyond business, we raise leaders here. So it's an organization that goes beyond business and money, but goes ahead to give back to the society, raise people that are outstanding and can stand on their own and fend for themselves. So that's basically like a summary what we do. in XTP Concepts Limited. So I can go on and on. We have different branches of what we do. For instance, there's XTP Concept Academy. That's the part that handles the trainings, music, and ICT. Then we have XTP Online Store. So that's where we sell resources that have to do with ebooks, resources that maybe it depends on your area. If you're a graphic designer, we have resources that will be for you. If you're into any field, for instance, in the faith world, we have e-Bibles for you, we have journals for you, we have Christian movies. So resources, motivational resources, and so on. That's the online store. And then we sell other things like laptops. So the online store handles everything that has to do with sales. Okay, and then we also have extra productive concept, XTP concept, and that one. So XTP is actually extra praise or extra productive. So the two names coming together gave us XTP. So when you hear XTP, it's actually represent two things. STP, extra praise, is the music aspect, and then XTP, extra productive, is the other businesses. So extra productive now handles the other businesses we have, like the graphic design, the other ones, and many other things we do, and other sales and everything else. So that's like a summary.
Wow, interesting. Thank you so much. I'm really, really inspired, sincerely. Furthermore, I also want to ask you, are there some challenges you've had in this field of business, or the business has been moving smoothly since you started?
Oh, wow. The truth is, business is about challenges. So it's about facing the challenges. The truth is that I won't be here if I succumbed to the challenges, because the truth is that I've faced some challenges that made me want to quit. That's the truth. Yes, starting up a business is not easy. It's easier to work for somebody. You're sure of salary every month. You're sure. Just relax and money comes. And you see people, even if they don't put much, they are sure that salary will come in, but not like a business owner. If you don't do business, you will not eat. So I've had all those challenges. So, but I was determined to really make it work, because I like to express my full potential, and no job can actually give me that liberty to do so. So I started in my sitting room. I started inside my sitting room. Yeah, it's actually when I started, some people, one of the basic challenges, people didn't believe in it inside a sitting room. How can you bring someone all the way to come and sit down in your parlor and be trained in computer? And they're expecting to see computers, but you just have one laptop. So I experienced one, a couple, they actually saw my online advert and then came all the way from, I think, Ngo, with their Jeep, dropped at my place and came in. And they were like, "Where's the center?" I said, "Here." The truth is that even there I have trained people and amazing result. But people like what they see. They want to see the packaging. So I told them, this is where I train people. They left. They said, no, we can't do this. So I had that challenge where people don't believe in what you're doing. But then I've also experienced that people who will still see that sitting room, but because they've seen what you can offer, they still say, okay, let's go ahead and give him the benefit of doubt. And I want to even use this medium to thank all those that believed that I could do it then. So, and then that's how it began to grow, and then we got our first center where we started to train people, and then several people started to know about what we do and began to invite us to facilitate programs. Not too long ago, we facilitated a training for House on the Rock in Enugu, and several other Umuibo Cares is an NGO, Umuibo United Cares or something. Yes, Umuibo Unite Cares. We are having a training with them presently. I'm facilitating a training with them presently, and then once in a while we still facilitate trainings for AfriHub. And last year we had a training called Politeracy Training. Politeracy training was about making people to be aware of how to be politically literate and combining it with ICT knowledge. So we facilitated that training, and so on. It's been progressive. We are not there yet. We are not even half there, but then it's progressing. Every day we keep putting our work out there to let people know that they can trust us to get trained, and we train on almost all ICT courses and music areas. So from the basic to the advanced, we have instructors on every of the ICT fields. So we've raised professionals from here, professionals that have become relevant in different spheres of ICT and music. So what I can say is that it's progressing, because this is still the startup. We are just starting. We've not done anything. We've not scratched the surface at all. So, but then it's a progress, and I'm not ready to stop. I'm bent on making it work, and setting up let the XTP be a household name in the world. You know, I get my inspiration from Silicon Valley. I don't know if you've heard of that. Silicon Valley is a hub where people come and get trained in different ICT, trained and then set up their businesses right there. It's like a city. Wow. So there may be a city called XTP soon.
Wow, interesting.
So that's the inspiration, and when I see that, I keep pushing it. I keep putting everything I can, making all the sacrifices, because sometimes when it looks like it's not moving, you get discouragement from people. Why not just pick a job? It's better. But you know that what you're looking at is bigger, so yes. you still put your foot down and insist. So challenges are there. Financial, I don't even want to talk about that part. Financial challenges. Sometimes you have to pay a lot of bills and end up with nothing. People believe you're a CEO, so you have money, but so much bills to pay, and then you will not have anything to fall back to. But then it now brings in the area of getting more education on how to manage your funds and everything. So it's a progressive thing. It's not something I can't say. There's no way I will say that I've not experienced challenges. I've experienced so much, but it's progressive. We're moving forward.
Wow, thank you so much, sir. Your story is quite interesting. Seriously, I would have loved you to go on and on and on. So from all you said, I was listening to you, and then you said something like you had a laptop, just one laptop, and that was how you started. But I noticed a lot of people, the youth of our generation, want to start big. They want to start a business with 10 million naira and all that. So you're trying to tell us that you can actually start a business. And from what you said, you started in your parlor, in your living room.
Yes.
So you can actually start a business with the little resources you have. What matters is your driving force, right? And your motivation.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Thank you so much, sir. Welcome back. We sincerely apologize for the impromptu commercial break. Thank you so much, sir. Your story is quite interesting, and I'm really, really impressed. I've known you personally, but I haven't had these opportunities to get these background stories from you. But today I'm hearing it from the horse's mouth, and thank you again. So one can actually start small. One doesn't really need all the luxuries to start a business. One doesn't need like 10 million, just like the recent generation. Youths want to make it at all costs, all right, and they feel you must start big when you want to start a business. So we have an inspiration here today in the person of Mr. Chineme Ejawa, telling us and our online audience that you can actually start a business from as little as your sitting room, your parlor, your anywhere. Okay, so I want to ask you lastly, sir, is there any advice you have for the young generation, people that want to make it big at all costs?
Okay. For me, the idea of making it big at all costs should not even be there.
Okay.
That's the truth. So the idea is just like I shared the story. It was is same as the ICT. My ICT and my music started almost the same way. The music aspect, I didn't have a venue, but I took a step, and then I began to gather people. In fact, today, someone came to me and was like, "How do you gather people? How do people come from far places to attend your rehearsals and things?" And I'm like, I don't think I actually do anything because when we began, we didn't even have a venue. So just like the ICT, there was no venue, but we started anyway. We had to speak with some churches to start up our weekly programs and rehearsals. Okay, so and it started to grow. Today, someone started to ask me, how come people travel from far? Because we've had people come from Esutabani to come for our rehearsals, and they are like, how do you gather these people? How do they come? And there are people who will pay money to get people or even make some steps. I know it's necessary to mobilize people, it's necessary to follow up on people, but I've not been so good at that. But one of the things I see is that um, what can inspire every other thing to follow you, including money and people, is your consistency in your vision. So that's what has worked for me. Yes, every other thing I'm fixing them, and whenever I see hands that can help in follow up and other things that I may be missing out, I always try to involve them. But then one thing that has made people believe in what I do is the consistency and the passion in the vision I have. I always tell people the vision is even beyond me, so I do everything for the vision. So I can, and the people I want around me are passionate people. So I don't necessarily go for the best hands. I go for those that are willing to learn, those that are willing to improve and passionate enough. So what I would say to any business owner is that you don't need millions to start. My first laptop, I remember, was got at 40,000 when I was in school, and that was my first time of getting one laptop. And from then, I've never done without one, and it keeps going from one to two to three. So just start, just make a bold step. In fact, when I started, I didn't have any, so I will borrow, I will use other people's centers, and it kept going that way until I began to create my own awareness, and people started to contact me personally. And then, so I will always say to people, take the step, take the action, do it. That thing that is necessary to do, just do it. Take the action. make the steps you need to make, every other thing will fall in place. So, but people want things to fall in place first before they start. So start, go ahead and start, and every other thing will fall in place. The most amazing miracles I've ever received in business happened because I took a step. I remember hosting a talent hunt program, a talent hunt. I'm sure some people actually came because they didn't believe I would be able to pull it off. And me, I doubted myself because my pocket was not saying what my vision was saying. There are times when your pocket will not be saying what your vision is saying. Yes, for instance, in my vision, XTP is 1 billion voices praise movement, and we are just few. How? You cannot. And then the ICT vision, Silicon Valley in a small room. How is that possible? So, but I remember that talent show. It ended with giving out 100,000 to the winner, 50,000 to the second runner-up, 30,000.
I think I remember that.
And there was no registration. Unlike most talent shows that people raise money from, I didn't raise money. I had that vision. I didn't even raise funds, but it happened. The funds came. So just go ahead and take the bull by the horn. Start up. Let people. I even encourage people I teach graphics. I say, the moment you start your class, after your first class, put it out there. I'm a graphic designer. It will inspire you. When someone gives you a job and you don't deliver, that's the first part. Then you learn how to fail forward. Yes, I didn't get it right. So what didn't I get right? Then you keep on saying, okay, until I'm perfect. That will take years. So imagine not starting then. By now, because everything is not yet in place, so by now I won't even still start. So that's when I see the progress, it makes me push further because the future is brighter.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
So Mr. Chineme Ejawa said, you just have to start, take the bold step, take the bull by the horn, and then be consistent in your business, your services, and your products, and then everything will fall into place. So thank you so much for joining us on the show today. All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you
so much, sir. So what do you have to say to the team of Destiny Talk 247 TV today?
Okay. I have to say, they are amazing. They are amazing. The first point of call is that I saw some beautiful and handsome looking people in my office, and that alone was exciting.
Wow.
And then the whole show is very interesting.
Wow.
This team is equipped, is ready for this.
Yes.
They are ready for this job. So I feel like you guys are underrated. You need to be known everywhere. You're doing so good.
Wow.
So I really want to thank the team for having me in this show today, and I want to encourage you to keep pushing it to the highest heights, because you have it. From what I'm seeing, you have all it takes to affect the entire globe with this media. Okay, so, and I'm so grateful. Thank you for having me in your show today. So I want to ask everybody out there, subscribe to their channels.
We're on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube as Destiny Talk 247 TV. So please don't forget to subscribe, share, like, and comment. Thank you. See you same time next week. I remain your lady, Big Mama.
Are you sure?
That's what I was saying. Oh God.
All right, sir. We appreciate the time. Okay, we appreciate everything. We just want to say thank you with a handshake. Thank you, sir. We appreciate. God bless, sir.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
All right.